And Elizabeth Schulze is live from the White House with the Biden administration's response, along with senior Pentagon reporter Louis Martinez from the Pentagon. Louis, in a news conference, Joint Chiefs Chairman Mark Milley said that he would not go as far as calling this an act of war, saying the U.S. hasn't identified if the collision itself was intentional. So what happens if it is deemed intentional?
Well, there is a review underway to try to examine exactly what did happen in this incident. The video itself is very dramatic, very compelling, and tells the narrative that they know. I mean, there were drone operators that were watching this in real time, but people are going to try to go through the forensics and try to examine exactly what it really did happen, whether it was intentional or not. There are some officials we've spoken to who say it was, and that the collision was actually the result of bad pilot behavior. One of the things that General Milley did say yesterday was that the intercept was intentional, that the aggressive behavior was intentional, but that he is keeping the door open as to whether the collision itself was unintentional itself or intentional. So a lot remains to be seen, but what we're gathering here, I think the consensus is that this was something that was accidental, but still the result of very aggressive pilot behavior. And as Martha Raddatz has been citing, this is one official who says that the pilot was just flat out dumb.
Now, Elizabeth, Defense Secretary Austin spoke to his Russian counterpart about this incident. What do we know about that call?
Diane, the key takeaway is that this line of communication is open. This is only the third time since Russia's invasion of Ukraine that Secretary Austin has had a conversation with his Russian counterpart. And he didn't want to talk about the specifics, but did say it is critical that they can both pick up the phone and have this dialogue. We also know that Joint Chiefs Chairman Mark Milley had a conversation with his Russian counterpart about several security-related issues. And in that call, a key message was that the U.S. does not want to have an armed conflict with Russia. So really, this does appear to be a de-escalation in some ways.
All right, Louis, two U.S. officials confirmed that Russian ships were at the scene where the drone went down in the Black Sea. What kind of information could Russia get from this drone if they do find the wreckage?
Yes, Dan, we're told that the Russian ships were on the scene there yesterday, Wednesday morning, shortly, I guess, many hours after this incident did occur. Now, what were they trying to find? I think we were told that some of the wreckage may have been floating on the surface for some time. Other portions of it are expected to be down about 4,000 to 5,000 deep in the Black Sea. If it's at that depth, that's going to require a major salvage operation, and I don't think the United States is seeing that right now. But if they do recover something from it, we know, as Martha has reported, that U.S. officials say that essentially before the drone went down, all the electronics aboard, all the intelligence equipment aboard was scrubbed so that it would not be useful to the Russians if they ground it.
Elizabeth Schulze from the White House, Louis Martinez at the Pentagon, thank you both.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.